Good afternoon, Tep Elementary. It's Monday and it's time for PE/health. So, we're going to start off with a quick warm-up, like no breaks. Of course, if you need a break, if you feel like you do, pause the video and take your break. But I'm going straight for 5 minutes. We're going to see if you can do the same, all right? So I'm going to call out the workout and we're going to do it together. It could be jumping jacks and then push-ups, or sit-ups and then arm circles. You don't know what's coming. So make sure you're paying attention, and we're going to try to bang these out without any break. And let's see if we can do it. Ready? We're going to start with 10 jumping jacks. Get ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 arm circles and arms up. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back down. All right, 10 big arm circles. Arms up. Make them as big as you can. 10 arm circles. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And let's do 10 jumping jacks. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, down on your knees. Down on your knees, I want to see 10 push-ups. 10 push-ups. Let's go. Ready, set, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're back up. We're back up, and we're running in place. We're running in place. All right. Cool. Run at your own pace. Call this your break right now, because you're moving at your own pace. You can slow down, or you can speed up, but you're moving. All right, we're moving. Shake it out a little bit, and get ready for the next one. Get ready for the next one, and we're going 10 jumping jacks. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10 toe touches. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're back up. And arms out. 10 more arm circles. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back down. We're going to get down on our backs and 10 sit-ups. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm back up. I'm running in place. Running in place. Keep it moving. I don't know if we're going to get to 5 minutes, but that's all right. The goal here is just to get some quick exercise, get some quick burst. So I'm running in place, shaking it out. And let's go lunges. Lunges. Now lunges are just one step forward, and forward, and forward. And then back, back, back. So you just want to go forward as far as you can go. Forward, forward, back, back, back. All right, long stride, long stride, long stride, back, 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 and we're down on our knees. Push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back on our backs, 10 sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back up, 10 more jumping jacks. Go. 1, 2, 3. If you're still with me, awesome. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're jogging. We're jogging. We're just gonna finish it off with a jog. If you stayed with me the whole time, that's awesome. That's 100. But it's okay if you didn't. You know, we're all at different levels here. The important thing is that we're getting that exercise on this Monday. If you spent the weekend eating a lot like Coach, you gotta burn those calories. So we're just gonna finish like this and slow down and we're good. All right, breathe in your nose. Burn this out your mouth, right? Breathe in that oxygen and release that carbon dioxide, right? Like we talked about last week. Give your body a chance to settle down, stretch it out a little bit, and we're back. All right, so there's our warm-up, quick and easy. Well, it's quick anyway. Today, we're gonna get into some boxing. Just like last week, we're gonna continue with a quicker version of our boxing workout now that we know all the different punches. And on Wednesday, I'm gonna have a little boxing challenge for you. So it's important you practice your skills today. Afterwards, we're gonna have a quick video, PowerPoint for health, screen time, and then we'll close it out. All right, I'll see you soon, TEP Elementary. Welcome back, TEP Elementary. We're gonna practice boxing. We're gonna practice our punches from Wednesday, and we're really gonna focus on repetition, and that's throwing punches and bunches. So follow me, and just do your best. If you can't keep up with the pace, press pause, take a quick break, get some water, and then join us, all right? If you can keep up, that's great, but go at your own pace, and don't hurt yourself. So we're starting in our stance. What stance am I in? What stance? Lefty stance, right? Lefty stance. My left hand's in the back, right hand's in the front. And if you're in your righty stance, left hand's in the front, righty's in the back. I'm gonna stay in my lefty stance, but you're welcome to try both stances throughout the video. So do what feels comfortable and also try to push yourself. All right, so we're gonna start with 10 jabs. Just 10 simple jabs, step and jab. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Keep that 4. Keep that protection up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if you want to move while you're throwing those jabs, it's even better. Stay on your toes, right? We're going to go 10 more. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. You always want to stay heated up, stay warm up. You don't want to stay warmed up while we're boxing so we don't pull muscle. And so we can stay ready. All right, 10 more jabs, 10 more jabs. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I moved around a lot just to practice staying on my toes and getting that leg workout. You can do that if you feel comfortable, but you don't have to. Now I'm gonna throw 10 jabs for my righty stance, just so I work out this arm as well. So 10 jabs from the righty stance. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. All right, good job, everybody. I was really impressed on Wednesday with all the videos and pics, and I can't wait to see what else you can bring in there with the pics and videos going forward. All right, we're in our righty stance. 10 more. Are keeping our fist up to block those punches, and 10 jabs. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Now I'm throwing jabs from the righty stance and the lefty stance, and that's just so I can work out each arm equally. I don't want to be all sore on this side and have no feeling here. And if you're feeling sore, that means your muscles are growing and they're adapting to this workout. So we're gonna do 10 more jabs from the right stance. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job, Ted. Loving the enthusiasm, loving that energy. All right, so I'm on my toes still, right? I don't want to get hit. So now we're gonna do 3 jabs and a hook, right? I saw a lot of great ones on Wednesday. A lot of great ones sent in to me on Wednesday. So I'm gonna start my stance, and it's just gonna be like this. 1, 2, 3, hook. Now you really wanna twist that waist, get that torque, so you're creating power. And again, don't punch as hard as you can because, you know, if you're not hitting anything, it's really going to put some strain on your muscles. So we're going to do 3 jabs and a hook from any stance. You choose. And go. 1, 2, 3, hook. 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 Woo! I lost count there for I think it was about 10. But I'm more concerned that we're having. Listen, I just want to make sure that repetition's important, but our form's the most important. So you should be doing these as close to possible as I do them. That's jab, step, jab, step, jab, step, jab, and come over with that hook. Step, step, jab. I saw a lot of parents putting their hands up like this to kind of act like they were a punching bag. And that's awesome because it gives your child a target. You don't have to do that, of course, but I think that was helpful for some of the students who had their parents just holding those hands up, giving their child a target. So if you can do that, great. If not, don't worry about it. All right, we're gonna try it one more time. That's 3 jabs, 1, 2, 3, and a hook. If you threw it from if you were going on the left stance before, feel free to switch up to the right if you want. I'm just gonna stay in the lefty. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, hook. 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 All right. So we did our jab. We did our jab, 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 hook. Now let's get some overhand punches in. For the overhand punch, we're going to do 10. And each time you're going to pull your head back and then hit him with the overhand. And again, we're pulling our head back to dodge the punch and then throw a counter punch. So an overhand punch, we're throwing it as a counter punch. That means it's a response to their punch. They throw a punch, we're countering with our own. All right, so head back and jab. Head back and overhand punch. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you want to throw some jabs in there, good. 8. You don't have to though. 9, 10. Great. You know, I mix it up. You can add different movements in as you see fit. You know, so I'm just keeping it very simple and basic. If you want to add a little getting down on your knees, keeping those fists up, you know, playing defense, you can do that. If you want to throw your punch and then step to the side like this, a little back and forth, like you're evading punches, that's great. That's like an extra. So I'm just going to keep it simple, but feel free to add the movements that you feel you can do. All right, let's do it one more time. We're going to pull our head back and an overhand punch. We're going to do 10. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, awesome. My form looked a little off there. I slipped slippery with the socks on the wood floor, so I'm sure you did better. So now we've done our jabs. We've done our jab, 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 hook. We've done our counter punch with the overhand punch. And now we're just going to do 2 more. We're going to do our uppercuts, and then we're just going to do straight up hooks. All right? So actually, we're going to start with the uppercut, right? So uppercut, that means I'm in close. I'm using the wall just to kind of find my distance. You don't have to. And obviously don't hit the wall. I'm just using it. All right, so you stay in. And again, I'm going to throw it from my backhand right now. Just watch right now. Just watch right now and learn. Twist, punch. Again, my stance, twist, punch. We're gonna do 10 of these. One more, watch me. And we twist and punch. All right, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's throw them, you know what? Let's throw them from the right side now. That's a challenge for me. It might be a challenge for you too. Ready? 10 hooks from the right stance. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, great job, great job. You're sweating like I am. You're getting a great workout and you're really working out those muscles. All right, we're trying to keep this short. On Wednesday, we're gonna have one more boxing lesson, I believe. At least I am. And it's gonna be a competition. I'm excited to see if it works out. It's kind of gonna be me versus you. And we're gonna see how virtually realistic we can make it. So stay tuned on Wednesday for that. So basically we're prepping for that fight. We're training for that fight right now. All right, we did our hooks, right? Let's do a hook from the front now. We're doing a hook from the front in our lefty stance. Hook from the front in a lefty stance, just like this. Just up like this. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're gonna throw it from our right side. 10 hooks throwing from the left. 10 hooks from the lead hand, from the front hand like this, just like this. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, great job, everybody. Let's end it with some hooks. So we're just gonna end it with some hooks. And again, you throw your hooks from the back, or you can throw your hooks from the front. So we're gonna do 10 from the front. Any stance, any stance. I'm in my lefty. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now let's throw them from the back. And remember, when you throw a punch from the back, you really have to twist that waist, to torque that waist. So 10 hooks from the back, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, that's it for me. Whew. I did a couple takes of these, so I've been doing a lot more punches than shown in the video. Feel free to rewind, or you know what, like I've seen some of you send videos in, just practice on your own, you know? And practice your hooks, practice all the punches that you want on your own, and use this video just to reference, just to see if you're doing it correctly, right? And again, I have those resources on Class Dojo that show great fighters. Floyd Mayweather Jr., Roy Jones Jr., Mike Tyson, guys that really throw these punches well and had a lot of success. If you want to check that out, I mean, that's the best guy, it's the best resource you're going to find. Stay tuned for our health lesson. Quick health lesson coming up. And then I'll be back at the end to assign your homework and close us out. Stay tuned. Good morning or good afternoon, Tep Elementary. For our health portion of the lesson today, we're going to discuss screen time. Screen time includes TV, video games, computers, iPads, and iPhones. And of course, this day and age, with what we're going through right now, it's important to have that screen time. It's important to be able to connect to our families and friends online, as well as to take time to relax and to have fun. So we're just going to discuss screen time and maybe come up with some alternatives to fill our day so we don't spend all day on the screen. So we're going to start today with a brief history of the internet. The internet actually started in the 1960s. It was a way for the government researchers to share information. However, the computers in the 60s were super huge, like as you can see below. This was a normal computer in the 1960s. So most people didn't have one. And they stayed in big office room. Information from computers could only be shared by magnetic computer tapes, as seen on the right picture. In 1990, a computer scientist named Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web, or WWW. The first website went live in 1990, and it later became info.cern.ch, which is still active today. That's the first website. The first picture posted to the internet happened in 1992. It was posted by Tim Berners-Lee on behalf of a comedy band called Les Horribles Sernettes. I probably butchered that. But that was the first picture, the picture above, that was posted to the internet. Of course, in 1991, the internet became available to all. In 1992, the first picture was posted, as we just said, and in 1993, the World Wide Web was free for everyone to use and develop. Now, from 1998 to 2005, Google, YouTube, and Reddit were founded and launched on the internet. So as we know, they looked a little different than they do today, and they weren't as easy to use. But that's when they were first introduced to the internet. Now, from 2000 to 2006, MySpace, Facebook, and Twitter were founded, and that began the social networking era. As you can see in the pictures, MySpace was the first social media networking system that was used by everybody. I remember I had one back in the mid-2000s, maybe 2010, and then Facebook kind of took over and Twitter kind of took over. So these are the original pictures of what MySpace, Facebook, and Twitter looked like in the 2000s. And now we're going to get to the part where the internet and the effect on the brain. Today, the internet's available in many forms: laptops, iPads, iPhones, and much more. Now, according to the CBS News report, children from the age of 8 to 18 spend an average of 7 hours a day looking at the screen. Now, this includes the internet, video games, and television. And the AHA actually recommends that children from the age of 8 to 18 spend no more than 2 hours a day on the screen. And yes, that includes video games. Now, of course, with families stuck inside at home due to the coronavirus and our shelter at home, it's understandable that children spend more time in front of the screens. It's in a lot of ways necessary and essential in order for people to stay connected. Now, as you can see below, there's a picture of a man angrily playing a video game, probably spent too much time playing. And on the right is a Zoom meeting with me and a couple students, and that's how we stay connected in this day and age. So it is important, but it's also important to find alternative ways to fill your day. So we're going to discuss that after we watch a brief video of screen time and the effects on your brain.
So you're reading an article online when you get an instant message with a link to a funny photo, which of course you have to share. And now you're reading your Facebook news wall, which sends you to a video of a panda bear attacking a kid. And now you're reading Wikipedia to learn everything you can about the violent behavior of panda bears. And this is what 3 minutes on the internet can be like. We live like this all the time, and it has to have some kind of effect on us.
The net is making us more superficial as thinkers.
That is Nicholas Carr. He is the author of The Shallows, What the Internet is Doing to Our Brains. To understand this whole thing better, we need to go way back in time, to say, like, the prehistoric age.
You wanted to know everything going on around you, because the more you knew about your surroundings, the less likely you were to get attacked by a predator. And there's even evidence that our brains release some dopamine, pleasure-producing neurotransmitter chemical, to reward us for seeking out and finding new information.
So getting distracted felt good and helped us stay alive. But the problem is that nowadays, predators aren't much of an issue, but we still have the same brains. And also, there's the internet, which is...
It's an incredibly information-rich environment that the net creates for us, and that's why we use it so much. I mean, sounds, pictures, words, text. And what this tends to do is promote a sort of compulsive behavior in which we're constantly checking our smartphone, constantly glancing at our email inbox. We're kind of living in this perpetual state of distraction and interruption.
Which is dangerous because
That mode of thinking crowds out the more contemplative, calmer modes of thinking.
and that focused, calm thinking is actually how we learn. It's a process called memory consolidation.
And that means the transfer of information from our short-term working memory to our long-term memory. And it's through moving information from your working memory to your long-term memory that you create connections between that information and everything else you know.
So you've got this awesome life-changing piece of information in your short-term memory, but then you hear that email ding and poof, there it goes. That email takes its place and you never get a chance to learn anything, all because of one distraction.
So attention is the key, and if we lose control of our attention or are constantly dividing our attention, then we don't really enjoy that consolidation process.
But I can hear it now. Someone out there is saying, what does learning matter if all the information in the world is just a Google search away? Well,
That is kind of shortchanging our intellects. If that's the way you're using your mind, just kind of searching very quickly and finding information and then forgetting it very quickly, you're never building knowledge. You're kind of thinking like a computer.
which means that our very humanity is at stake. And it would be a shame if we all got assimilated because, well, humanity is pretty neat.
I really believe that if you look at the great monuments of culture, they come from people who are able to pay attention, who control their mind. That's what allows us to think in the highest terms, and think conceptually, think critically, think in some very creative ways.
And it's this kind of thinking that's at risk, being eroded one cute cat video at a time. Don't get us wrong, the internet is good for lots of things, and it should be celebrated. But the best thing we can do for our minds is to find some time every day to unplug, calm down, and focus on one thing at a time. Your email, and those cats, will be here when you get back.
Hey, yo. So that was our health lesson for today about screen time. Now, I realize that the times we live in right now, the screen is kind of one of the only ways that we can communicate with others, and the way that we can stay entertained when we're stuck indoors. So it is a tough situation, and I think the goal was today is just to try to come up with other ways to entertain ourselves, other ways to connect with family and friends that don't involve that screen, you know? Because we've seen from the video and the PowerPoint how it can affect your short-term memory and how it can affect attention span, and how it's so much better to learn through exploration. And that could be I think I take my kids on virtual tours of farms or aquariums online that have some. We read a lot. We play, do activities, but yes, they also, my 4-year-old and 2-year-old they're on that tablet more than I'd like them to be right now. And that's something that we try to limit, but you do the best you can. And I think once things get back to normal, it's important to limit that screen time and focus more on fresh air, getting outside, and other ways, be creative and just to have fun without relying on the technology. So that's all. We're going to close out in a minute. Stay tuned. All right, that's it for today's lesson. The homework is posted up here, but I just like 3 examples of alternative activities that you do besides screen time. And again, screen time is video games, television, computer. Those are examples of screen time. So I would just like for homework 3 examples of alternative activities to screen time. And of course, you can keep sending me your boxing pictures and videos as an extra. You don't have to. The only homework that I'm assigning for tonight is 3 examples of alternative activities to screen time. That's all. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you again Wednesday. Take care.